after that.
Yeah.
Pariso played.
Standards have been set earlier in the night.
Again.
There'd been some tweets about what we were after.
Now, earlier in the podcast I said that Crush School was my favourite show. Yeah. I think Kerouac must have topped it. Easily. The reaction we got from that show, we've never had in our entire career of being a band. I don't want to say career, it's not a career, but like the entirety of that band, we've never had a reaction like that. It was insane.
It was. This tour was called the No Hype Tour, but
things were hyped.
This shit was hyped. Like, I remember just, I fucked the merch stand at this point.
He was out of it.
Yeah,
he was gone. I don't care if we lose.
Everyone was pumped. Everyone was ready.
So good. We had stage dives before we'd even started playing.
Yeah.
Feedback. Oh, just to go back a bit. Pete, like we said before earlier, Pete had gone for a wedding earlier. He left Cardiff and went to a wedding, so he couldn't do the London show. So we asked our good friend Matt, MPC, Matthew Pickering Copley, to fill in for bass for us. You might know him as the bassist from Run Walk. He does events at the Oblue Last. In fact, he organised that show. He said he'd fill in for us. So he did really well that night. It was a weird. If you think about who was on that stage that night, there was two people that weren't even members of the band.
Yeah.
You and MPC.
Yeah.
But oh man, that show was great. Like, yeah, we had stage dives before we even started playing.
The first night of the tour, Mazz had the crowd do the first circle pit for Pariso. So he wanted to already top this on the last night. What did you ask for?
I asked... Now, let me just say, I've been thinking about this. The architect of Mosh. Mosh architect right here. I'd been thinking about it for a while, and I thought it could be done. So, during... It must have been Huntsman, I think. So, during the Huntsman, I said that I wanted a human pyramid with a circle pit around it. Now, there's one guy who goes to a lot of our shows in London called Theo. Big up to Theo, he's a cool guy. He instigated this as soon as I said it, and it fucking happened. There was a human pyramid. I got it set up. Fucking guy hanging from the rafters, dude, was like,
yeah, he was on the
swinging
top.
about. He was on top, and then I remember Charlie from Narwhals and Penny, Good Time Boys, were in the circle pit.
Yeah,
there were quite a few people in the circle pit. The only problem I had with it, I love it. It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. But the one slight niggle I had about it was that the human pyramid was far too close to stage.
Yeah.
And the stage at the Old Blue Last is quite high. So, like, when people were running around the human pyramid, they had to kind of jump on the stage and jump back off, sort of thing. Which is fine. Which, in fact,
it was
now that
like
I think about it, exactly.
So
it's like three things. Yeah. You had, like, human pyramid, circle bit, and stage diving all at the same time.
And dangling.
It was fucking awesome.
And people just generally beating the shit out of each other.
Pretty much.